There was a story that came out that was super crazy. This was an ex-GOP candidate that lost, insisted the election was stolen, and then started hiring people to go on drive-by shootings against his opponents. Now, I cover a lot about like OSINT and investigation techniques, and I just wanted to note that in this news article, they mentioned 5 separate investigative techniques, some of which are kind of mass surveillance tools. So this was in the city of Albuquerque, and they first used ShotSpotter to identify the exact location of these gunshots. Michael, what is ShotSpotter?
ShotSpotter is a distributed network of microphones, and they use these microphones and time difference of arrival methods to triangulate where gunshot fire is in a city, and then it goes through a process of going through manual review, but it basically is automated gunshot reporting to the police in what is ultimately a matter of seconds.
Yeah, so while they didn't get the person immediately, they did get shell casings and a general description, which leads us to investigation technique number 2, witness description. Even though it was a partial description of the vehicle, they were able to start looking at automated license plate reader records. So the city of Albuquerque has lots of automated license plate readers all over the place that will help it find vehicles that match particular descriptions and narrow down who someone could be by traffic. After that, they went through and got a geofence warrant and likely looked for any mobile devices that were in the area at the given time and cross-referenced it with the prior list to see if there were any overlaps. If there were, then that's a pretty solid case that somebody was driving a vehicle in that area that matched the general description given by a witness at that time, which goes on to the ballistic shell casing comparison. As soon as they pulled over a vehicle that was identified by presumably this automated license plate database, they were able to find shell casings in the vehicle and conclusively compare them to the ones that were fired. Wow. That is a lot of investigation going on. So pretty crazy how many different techniques that were used in a single investigation here, but it also shows how multiple overlapping types of mass surveillance really make it difficult for anybody to do something like a random shooting without getting caught.
I don't know that this article mentions, but there's the distributed license plate recognition, flock safety. They don't mention them, but I wouldn't be surprised if that's what got used there. And it's really interesting now because companies like that are showing up where it's these private partnerships with the police where, HOAs will buy one of these license plate recognition cameras to put in their neighborhood so that it can help police solve crimes and stuff like that. So
it's definitely possible.
It's a brave new world we live in.
Yeah, it's definitely possible. The city of Albuquerque recently, I think they allocated like $25 million or something really ridiculous towards police safety programs, including surveillance, like their own automated license plate readers, which frequently will be mounted on police cars or other public intersections. So those are the ways that some of these local police departments are able to solve these crimes so quickly is they have access to their own readers. But yes, they can also buy access to readers that are put in public or used by other entities and then networked by these kind of aggregate middleman companies.